Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Leo for the month of May. It is a general reading. That being said, it may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't, then check your other placements. Your messages could be there. But if not, then simply check back with me in the following week when I put out new messages for your sign. So what we have here is ghosts. So these are overwhelming memories of a past situation. It is possible where somebody did explode, with the volcano being underneath that card. It could have been feelings that were retained for some time that just could have blew up. You're thinking back to that situation. You're remembering. You could be haunted by that situation. It may have resulted in a loss, but you don't feel that it's over. You are haunted by this connection you have, by these feelings that you have for this person. And you may be playing the waiting game with the Hanged Man being here. You may be trying to look at your situation differently. You would be hoping for some type of salvation, because the Hanged Man also signifies the crucifixion, and the possibility of salvation, which is symbolized by the trees, leaves, and the tiny green buds on the card. Having this card here can literally offer renewal and a reversal of your love situation, okay, of this being turned around. This is what you're hoping for. But you will be required to take action on it. You cannot just sit back and hang around, so to speak. Now, this is your energy or it is theirs. Whoever is in the hangman mode here, okay, they are also coming with faith. So, faith does, again, speak to a positive outcome, you know. You could be questioning with faith. You could be questioning someone's loyalties from the past, or lack of it, if that was an issue. Whatever was the issue in the past, this is what you're questioning, what you're looking at. But she would speak to a very positive outcome here, okay? And maybe even a commitment, such as moving in together or a wedding. You could receive, with her appearance here, some type of token that would be a sign of one's faith in one another, okay? This is in the future, okay, because this needs to be resolved here first. All right, so somebody, and well, that's that hangman, is they're thinking of the past, but they're also thinking of the future. And they feel like they belong with this person from the past, but that it is risky to them, you know. In some way, there's a risk to them. Maybe they risk being turned down. Maybe they risk being hurt. And so maybe they're waiting to see if that person will come to them. Whatever this is, or whoever this is, they feel like this is the person they belong with. Stinging words were said. The lifeline got cut. Yeah, it's because the Five of Swords is also here. stinging words. Well, this would have came from that volcano over here that sparked this problem, this trouble, this ending. But you see, with the volcano, they would not have thought about what they were saying. They may have said things kind of like in retaliation for some hurt or pain that they were feeling, which of course was wrong. There was deception here with regards to what was said, so they didn't mean what they were saying. I feel like the situation they've put themselves in, they wish to go back and correct or fix. In the past, the situation felt fragile. Of course it was, if it was like this. There were a lot of fears. A lot of fears going around in the mind. Maybe keeping someone up at night with that Nine of Swords. They didn't like the hand they were dealt. And they may have, because he would have kept his feelings. This person here is definitely the person who exploded, because they would have kept those emotions hidden, and you can see the very rocky waters they're sitting upon there as he's looking at his hand, getting very emotional. It feels like they may have felt pushed out, or they pushed that person out. They may have pushed that person out with something they said, and now they have regrets. Okay? Now they are more willing to listen. Well, here they weren't. They were ready, they were exploding. A lot of pent-up emotions about the hand they were dealt, or that they thought they were being dealt. Because they didn't want, they didn't want this ending. They're still very much attached to that person. What they didn't want was the hand that they were being dealt, but they wanted the person. They just didn't like how it was going. Or they had suspicions about it. Anyway, they did explode. And now they wish to correct that situation. They're in reflection, trying to come up with a plan, but it's like, what do I do, and what is the next best move to make? And there's fear here with regards to this new beginning. And does it have potential here? If I put effort, what would be the return for me? But no matter, it feels like they can't walk away from it. There's a lot of negative thoughts going on in the mind for this person. They're wounded. They're trying to look at the truth of the situation. And fears just keep creeping out from under the bed. Fears, creating more fears with regards to this new beginning. They want to do the right thing because they feel they've lost more than they bargained for here when they exploded. They're unsure about, there's grief here, but they're burdened by the balance of the feelings. You know, they know what they feel for you, but they don't know what you feel for them. So they're thinking about this plan. This is where they feel they belong. They feel that you are their 10 of cups. They want to nurture this, but they're afraid of how you are feeling and that you may not feel the same, and this burdens them. They may feel that you, how would I say that? That you don't, trying to find the right words, because I have the Magician and I have this Three of Cups, and this Three of Cups can speak to being seduced, you know, playing on somebody's emotions, being seduced, but in a deceptive way, and so they kind of, it's like falling under your spell, you know. You may hold power over them in that way that they're cautious not to be lured beneath that water that we see here. So it feels like you have a pull, a draw, that this person is really drawn to you. It's like they can't let it go. And I feel that as much as they may be afraid, I feel that they are going to decide to fight for this relationship. You know, with the Seven of Wands being here, it's they want to do the right thing. And there could be an apology coming to you for this blow up. So adjustments are required, okay, with regards to this union. You have cards that do indicate this is going to get off the ground, that there is a positive outcome here. Adjustments are required. Think of yourself as a vessel that's been filled more and more over the past few weeks or months. Some of what has come your way may have been really good, but there's also a lot of negativity, and it's the negativity that you need to let go of, whoever is, you know, in this energy here. Whatever situation that you're asking about now, be honest about whether there are toxic emotions involved, okay, which you or they need to release into the ethers. This card comes with the promise that all is not lost, and that's what we saw right at the beginning. All was not lost. But somebody has to make or take action on specific things, make the adjustments. And this would be letting go of negative emotions that one might be carrying. Negative thought patterns also. So there are changes or adjustments required before you will get to where you want to be, is what they are saying. So a change, of course, is in the forecast, either now or once you understand these recent events, or once these recent events have been understood and acted upon, I'll say it that way. There may also or could also be an upcoming crisis, which will, or you are currently in it, which will remind you what you want and what it's time to let go of. So pay attention. Maybe you have passed through this crisis. Okay, maybe this Five of Swords energy here and this volcano did remind you or them what they wanted and what it's time to let go of, you know. Confidence is the key to success. This card is a good omen, and it also brings good news or a new start for someone. This card represents the start of a new cycle for you, when you are going to look and feel better, where you are going to feel more in the spotlight, more like you have something worth showing off. If you want someone's attention, this card says it's coming. However, this may not happen all by itself. You have to be willing to do your bit, your part. And that means, you know, being proud of who you are and what you have to offer. It is also about making these adjustments that need to be made. So, this can also indicate that you have turned someone's head or are about to. That is what I have for you. I thank you for watching, for liking and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has so generously donated to my channel. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings.